I'm about to tell you something that still keeps me up at night. Not because it was scary, but because of what it means. What if the most terrifying thing isn't a monster? What if it's your own mind trying to protect you from something it can't survive? John loved his parents more than anything in this world. And that love, that pure, real love, is exactly what almost destroyed him. Alright, y'all, sit down for this one. No jump scares, no demons. Just a story about a boy from Dallas, Texas, 17 years old, honor roll student, good kid. Name was John. John was one of those rare kids, bro. Like genuinely close with his parents. Not the, yeah, they're cool type. I mean, the kid would text his mom memes, would watch football with his dad on Friday nights. They were tight. 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 So when things started feeling off, John noticed immediately. It started small. His mom stopped making eye contact at breakfast. His dad stopped asking about school. No, how was your day? No jokes at dinner. Just silence. Cold, thick silence. John told himself, maybe they're stressed. Work stuff. Adult stuff. He tried not to take it personal, but it kept getting worse. One evening, John's sitting in the living room doing homework, and he starts thinking, bro, did I do something wrong? Did they find out I borrowed like $2 from the counter without asking? Is that what this is? Because when you're a good kid and your parents suddenly go cold, your mind goes to the worst places. He tried talking to his mom. She looked through him. Not at him. Throw him like he was glass. He tried his dad. Same thing. That man who used to dap him up every morning now wouldn't even turn around when John said goodnight. John started losing sleep. Started second-guessing every memory. Were they always like this? Am I remembering wrong? That's the thing about isolation, bro. It doesn't just hurt you. It makes you question your entire reality. But nothing could have prepared him for what he heard next. John comes home from school one Tuesday. Normal day. Backpack on, earbuds in. He's walking toward the kitchen when he hears it. His parents, behind their bedroom door, talking. He almost kept walking. But something made him stop. He leaned in, and he heard his mother's voice, low, flat, cold as ice. Say, we should just get rid of him. And his dad replied, yeah, it's time. John's backpack hit the floor. His legs stopped working. Get rid of him. Get. R-I-D-R. Off. Him. He stood there for 5 seconds that felt like 5 years. His brain screaming, are you Ren? His heart screaming, this can't be real. These are your parents. He ran to his room, locked the door, sat on the floor with his back against the bed, just trying to breathe. It's time. What does that mean? Time for what? His mind started connecting dots that weren't there. The silence, the cold stares, the avoiding him. It all suddenly felt like preparation. Like they had been pulling away on purpose, detaching. So it would be easier. So what would be easier? And then the knock came. 3 hard knocks. His dad's knock. John knew it anywhere. John. Open this door. Now. Not hey bud. Not just open this door. That voice. That tone. John had never heard his father sound like that in 17 years of life. He looked around his room. Window. first floor. Grass outside. The knocking got louder. "Open the door, John!" John threw the window open. He jumped. He hit the grass running and didn't look back until he heard the front door slam open behind him and his dad's footsteps on the pavement, and he turned around just long enough to see his dad running with something in his hand. John's vision tunneled, the world tilted, and he hit the ground. When John opened his eyes, he was in a hospital. White ceiling, beeping machines, a nurse writing something on a clipboard. He sat up and immediately started talking, told the nurse everything. The cold stares, the conversation behind the door, his dad chasing him, all of it. The nurse stopped writing. She looked at the doctor. The doctor looked at her. And then the doctor pulled a chair close, sat down, and said something that John will never forget for the rest of his life. He said, "John, your parents passed away 1 month ago. A car accident on I-35. You were at school when it happened." John shook his head. No, that's wrong. He just saw them. He heard them. His dad chased him. The doctor gently said, "John, you've been in acute dissociative grief. Your mind couldn't accept the loss, the silence. That's what absence actually sounds like when your brain tries to recreate someone. It's lost. And the conversation you heard, we should get rid of them. It's time." The doctor paused, then said softly, "John, that was a recording. Your parents had recorded a video before they passed, a surprise. They were planning to tell you they were moving to a bigger house, getting rid of the old one. It was time to give you a better home." John didn't speak for a long time after that. The thing chasing him in the street, the paramedics said when they found him, he was alone. Just a boy running from nothing, collapsing on an empty road at dusk. His dad wasn't there. His dad had been gone for 31 days. But here's the part that gets me every single time I think about this story. John said later, the version his mind invented just to keep them present, he said, "At least they were still there. At least I could still hear them breathe." And I think about that a lot, bro. How sometimes grief is so big, so impossible, that your mind would rather build a haunted version of the people you love than face a world where they don't exist at all. So the next time your parents call you for no reason, pick up. The next time they say, "I love you," out of nowhere, say it back. Don't wait for the version of them your mind has to build from memory. You still have the real ones. Don't waste that.